public dock. What kind of monitor is there on the fishermen? Yesterday, every single day, I have to ask the fishermen to stop casting. And yesterday they told me that they had seen paddle boarders hit with lures trying to go by the public dock. It's a hazard to the public, and it has to be rectified. We need a way to get out to the moorings that's safe. Also, so the other thing is this, regarding the slide about the unpermitted work. On a liveaboard, I saw the unpermitted work. I emailed Paul Blank and emailed pictures. So the benefit of having liveaboards in the harbor is that you've got eyes and ears on the water everywhere that see these things happening and get a hold of the proper authorities. And that was me. I'm not sure if that's the correct one, but it was the Fun Zone Boat Company that was going to town, sanding away, painting their boat right in the dock. And I called Paul Blank.
Thank you.
Adam Leverins, again, I really appreciate all the information and insights the Harbor Master offers in these updates. I encourage people to listen to them. There's all kinds of stuff there. I want to address Commissioner Marston's inquiry about attending the meeting on the 27th. One of my first interactions was with Commissioner Scully, and I've encouraged Mayor and Council to attend some of your meetings and you folks to attend some of their meetings. You know, you eventually work together, approval back and forth, and Commissioner Scully had told me that you couldn't because of the Brown Act. I subsequently had emailed Aaron Hart, the city attorney. You can, so long as you don't dare deliberate or take action. And the city is kind of concerned, and that's a gray area. You know, I've told council, I have faith in you, I have faith in each of you that you would know where that line was. But given the importance of these issues, you know, the city attorney is going to say, as Paul said, don't all go. But as he also said, if you can go, you know, in groups below quorum to different meetings, and then you're not allowed something called spoken wheel, where afterwards you were to mesh and talk about things. But ideally, I think we can all sit in a room and learn a lot from each other and maybe advance the process quicker and more amicably. Thank you.
Any additional public comments? Seeing none. This is a receive and file, no action necessary. Next item is a motion for reconsideration. And a motion to reconsider any action taken by the Harbor Commission must be made at the same meeting or the subsequent meeting at which the action was taken, and may only be made by one of the Harbor Commission members who voted with the prevailing side. Do we have any commissioners that would like to make a motion for reconsideration? Okay, moving on. Commission announcements. I will just sort of elaborate a little bit, just for the record. The public stakeholder meeting that is May 27th at the Oasis Senior Center, I think most of you are aware, but it's part of an ongoing review prompted by the California State Lands Commission. The city is evaluating how residential piers, moorings, and other harbor uses are managed to ensure fairness, transparency, and compliance with state requirements. This meeting will provide an overview of the state's findings, outline the city's next steps, and give the community an early opportunity to share input and help shape future policies. Do any of the commissioners have additional announcements?
A previous meeting, I think I reviewed the Back Bay, my concerns for deterioration and the need to upgrade. So since then, I've met with Robin Grant, and thereafter she met with city staff. City staff toured the Back Bay, and they've started to make improvements. They have fixed all the roads, the cracking, the regrading, the repaving in some of the areas, and they're working on many of the items. So we're making progress in Back Bay.
Congratulations. Good work. Any other commissioner announcements? Seeing none, we will ask and see if there's any matters that commissioners would like to place on a future agenda for discussion or action or report. head shaking, okay. So the date and time for the next meeting is Wednesday, June 10th at 5 p.m. This meeting is adjourned.